Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Good morning, grade 4 students. How are you all? Good. That's great. So, grade 4 students, once again, I welcome you in our science class. And grade 4 students, nowadays we are studying a very informative topic in science class, and the topic name is heat energy. So grade 4 students, yesterday we have completed our group discussion, and let's see what kind of activity we have today. So at page number 1 to 6 we have today's task, and today's task is question making. So grade 4 student, you know that question making is a very unique skill. So now we have to make few questions related with this chapter. So grade 4 students, I am here to help you. So let's start our today's activity. Make some tricky questions from this chapter and ask your classmates or your family members to answer them. So grade 4 students, we have to make few tricky questions. So my first tricky question is, what are the safety rules for thermometer? This is my first tricky question. What are the safety rules for thermometer? My next tricky question in this chapter is, which scale is the most commonly used scale to measure temperature and why? So now I am going to tell you my third tricky question. Where does our body get the heat from? So this is my third question. Now I am moving on. My fourth question, how would the life have been if there were no sun? So this is my fourth question. And now I'm going to tell you my last and fifth tricky question. Why do objects become cold? So students, these are my tricky question. I'm going to repeat all again. My first tricky question, what are the safety rules for thermometer? And the second question is, which scale is the most commonly used scale to measure temperature and why? Number third, where does our body get the heat from? Number fourth, how would the life have been if there were no sun? And my last question is, why do objects become cold? Now grade 4 student, it's time for your home assignment. So today's home task is, you have to write all these 5 tricky questions in your copies, and at least you have to add 3 more tricky questions in this list. So grade 4 student, this is your today's task. Tomorrow inshallah we will meet again with another interesting activity of this chapter, and the chapter name is, yes, our chapter is heat energy. Okay grade 4 students, Allah Hafiz.